Hey, you scurvy dogs and damsels! Want to know what it's like to be a king or queen for a day? Well, today you will. Today we will be exploring the food, folks, and fun at the Pittsburgh Renaissance Festival. We'll be feasting on sandwiches and ice cream, jousting with knights, talking to mermaids, shopping for gear, and maybe even getting a glimpse of a dragon or two. So follow me on this fantastic adventure. Ahoy, you scurvy dogs and damsels in distress. Welcome to the grand entrance of the Pittsburgh Renaissance Festival, a realm of wonder and adventure located a mere 45 minutes south of Pittsburgh in a permanent location. Parking is as free as a dragon's sneeze, and the grounds are as green as a meadow.
Doggy.
The gates open at 10:30 a.m., but for those eager to begin their adventure early, a pre-show filled with contests and exciting announcements awaits at 10 a.m. Each week, a new theme takes center stage, adding a fresh layer of enchantment to the festivities. Behold, a band of noble knights prepares for their jousting match.
Cedric, the Duke of Gallifrey, and I reside as Master of Arms over our tournament field! Oh, do so, Sir Cedric. Thank you very much. I herald forth first, he who rides in green and copper. He is the guardian of Glasgow. Lift your voices for Sir Gideon! Next I herald forth he who rides in blue and gold. He is the King of the North. Lift your voices for Sir Brom! Good day.
And hark, a melodious troupe known as the Chaste Treasure shall grace us with their enchanting harmonies.
Let's introduce ourselves.
She's right. I'm Lady Eva St. Clair.
I'm Lady Rosaline Howard. And I'm Lady Catherine Tansy. And together we are
Chaste Treasure!
I wonder if it's true what they don't care that if you're ill. They took up all that sleeping spot and quiet as can be. I lifted up and snuffed about and it so they could see. And there behold for them to view beneath his Scottish skirt was nothing more than God had graced him with a body's skirt. Yes! Ring-ding-doo-doo-doo-doo, ring-a-ding-a-doo, was nothing more than God had graced him with.
Chaste Treasure, everyone!
Even the prehistoric rocks shall come alive with the electrifying sounds of the Craic.
Excellent. I declare that on this day, everyone should dance as if no one is watching.
Except us, we will be watching.
And you will be judged. Especially if you remember, if you think you can jig, we have that competition here today.
By the fountain!
Thank you, Prior.
A cannon's roar announces the official opening at 10:30 a.m. Let us venture forth and discover the wonders that await within these magical gates.
Toy
after ye pass through the gates and hand over thy ticket, a treasure map shall be bestowed upon ye.
Who doggy?
This map, a guide to the festival's wonders, reveals the locations and times of all the shows and the culinary delights that await for each food kitchen. Let's take a look around, shall we? We have cosplayers, elves, Klingons, actors, singers. Is that a witch over there? Oh gee, they're giving away free snacks. Looks like some free fudge samples. That's a good lad. I'll take 2. Let's explore and then go to our first musical show. The first show I saw, cast in bronze, is back by popular demand. This mysterious composer is playing a one-of-a-kind instrument made entirely of bells. Let's check it out and see if it's music to our ears or a cacophony of chaos.
Imagine further that this instrument is so large that it weighs several tons, making it next to impossible to perform indoors. To complicate matters, imagine that you want to combine this unknown musical instrument with other instruments for the first time in history. What has just been described is the mystery and magic of cast in bronze.
That was very inspirational. Let's look around and see what else is here, then get something to eat. I stumbled upon the Canterbury Kitchen and decided to try the Baron on Beef sandwich. This sandwich boasts a mountain of roast beef, cheese, and peppers for the mere cost of 8 farthings. Let's see if this hearty meal is worth its weight in gold.
Huzzah to the tipper!
Let's get this beast in my belly. This sandwich had a soft, fresh, delicious bun, the roast beef was good, not too dry, and so were the peppers. It would have tasted better if they had melted the cheese on top. This was a decent sandwich, and I'd give it 4 stars out of 5. Now let's mosey on down the lane and see what other shops and shows they have.
Would you like to get lost, my lord?
The next show I stumbled across was the Squire of the Wire show. This show had lots of comedy, fire eating, and tightrope walking. Let's give it a closer look.
Folks, showtime, 1 minute, 1 minute. I'm gonna set some kid on fire. And sir, you are getting plenty of water. Okay, Alicia, pass me the knives. From the front! From the front, it's not that kind of show. Come on front. Alicia, put all 3 knives together. And you can hand them to me, and then run behind me with your arms up. Ready? 1, closer. Closer! Quick, run behind me. Good. Now, Nick. Good catch. A big round of applause for all of our volunteers. Guys, don't go. 1, 2, 3. You guys on the side? You know what? We're done. Ready? 1. 2. No, that wasn't it. That's it. Folks, my job is to make you laugh. Okay? And it's my job. I do it because it's nourishment for my soul, but it's my job. And I know from the bottom of my heart, this entire audience, if I just make 2 people laugh, I suck at my job. This tight wire stands well over 10 feet off the ground. It's dwarfing my 6'5" body. That's funny. The stupid height joke at my expense, that's funny. The clever joke with the wire and the bench, that's not funny. But the height joke is funny. Grandfather Carl was a wire walker who learned the secrets of wire walking from his father, a wire walker. My father is a math teacher. For those of you under the wire, stay if you want to. Sir, with the mirrored sunglasses on your forehead, yeah, take those off, because I'm looking down. I need to see that reflection. You do a great, Chad. In a few moments, you're going to feel a slight pressure on your fingers.
Don't look up, Chad.
Yeah, don't look up. I'm so scared I'm going to pee myself. I did this last month. Somebody below the wire, the psychiatrist was sitting right below the wire. He looked up, he said, "Clearly I could see your nuts." Woo! Okay, here's the, I've never, you know what? Nope. It's safer just to go backwards. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Michael Rossman. I'm Squire. Don't laugh. I'm only walking backwards because I don't know how to get down from this end. At the end of the show. Ooh, don't like that step. Okay. You guys are the test run show. Oh, I forgot about these branches.
It's good to know there were more acts, stunts, and comedy to all of these shows than what I'm showing you here. These are just a preview in case you want to go to the festival yourself. Let me know if you went here and what shows you saw. Anywho, let's look around and see what else is here. Then, try another snack. The next spectacle that caught my eye was the legendary Blades and Bravery show, where fire meets the fearless art of knife swallowing. I caught this performance last year, and it was one of my all-time faves, a real showstopper. This year, they've added a fierce Dame of the Flame to the act, so I'm expecting even more heart-stopping action. Let's grab a seat and witness the daring feats of these brave souls.
Now, fire, like us, sometimes requires someone else to light our spark. Fire, like us, sometimes it's travel that does it. And marshmallows, remember, this one has fuel, this one's on fire. Fuel, fire, fire. Good, you see my tongue? Yeah. Good, here we go!
Here we go. Ready?
Fuel first, sweetie.
Fuel, fire, fire.
Oh, I missed.
I am not a fire eater myself. I used to eat way more fire, or I only do it on occasion myself. But then I realized I have facial hair that I like. But this is a 100% real stunt, folks. A lot of people think that sword swallowing is just a trick, or use trick swords. Not the case here. 100% solid stainless steel, going absolutely nowhere except down the hatch without a scratch. Many have wondered, why would somebody learn to swallow a sword purely for the entertainment of others? I don't know. But more importantly, why would somebody want to watch? Thank you all very much. All right, folks, here we go. Calm down. This guy gave it that good hawk tool, right? Yes, I went there! I know it's stupid. All right, great. It's going down for real.
Speaking of which,
we learn from our mistakes.
Yep.
All right. Oh, what about this big puddle of fuel?
I don't think we learned that one yet.
No, just yet. Hey,
but if it goes bad, it's going to be really entertaining.
Yeah, it's still a show by that point. All right, then. All right, I'm all lit up. You're all good there?
Ready.
Yeah. All right, excellent. Well then, folks, come with me, and you'll be in a world of OSHA violations. I told you, alcoholic town.
Here we go.
Come on, baby, light my fire. That's disgusting.
Ready.
Crazy.
There's more jaw-dropping acts in this show, so seriously, don't even think about missing it. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's snack time, and my stomach is growling like a dragon. Let's hunt down some tasty treats. So for my next amazing trick, I made a beeline for the Royal Kitchens to grab myself a smashed potato bowl for just 5 buckaroos. Picture this, creamy mashed potatoes loaded with garlic and cheese. Or, if you're feeling basic, you can go plain. Either way, let's dive into this spud-tacular experience.
Huzzah to my tipper!
Feast your eyes upon that creamy mountain of spuds. It's squishy. They were smoother than a bard's sweet serenade, with just a hint of garlic to keep things interesting. Honestly, I should have asked for more garlic. The cheese was decent, but it could have been a bit more melty. It's hot enough out here to roast a dragon, so I don't see why it wasn't. And these taters could have used a dash of salt and pepper to really make them worthy of a royal feast. All in all, I'd give these spuds a solid 4 stars out of 5. Now, onward, my fellow revelers. Let's see what other treasures this fair has to offer. So, after a merry jog through the enchanted woods, I stumbled upon this foresty eating area. This sweet place was like a wizard's tower of treats, overflowing with candy, ice cream, candy apples, and floats. But I, noble knight that I am, decided to try the chocolate-covered pretzels. These bad boys were decked out in both milk and white chocolate, and were on a salted stick pretzel, truly a snack fit for a king. Let's have a taste, shall we? Delicious. A perfect blend of salty and sweet, like sugar on a wizard's nose. Both chocolates were on point, but alas, they did start to melt faster than a snowman in a dragon's lair. Even so, I'd give this delightful treat a full 5 stars out of 5. Definitely worth a quest to find. Now, onward to see what other marvels this realm has in store. Ahoy mateys! So this pirate pub's got the whole shebang. A covered porch for those who prefer their grog without sunburn, an open seating area for the fresh air lovers, and even a secret cove where they throw down some serious beer-drinking shindigs. Let's dive into this boozy pirate performance and see what kind of mischief they're brewing up.
1, 2, 3, please tell me who. Let the wind and the rain and the hail blow high. Snow come tumbling from the sky. She's as sweet as apple pie. She'll get her own that by and by. When she gets a lot of roll, she won't tell them all when she gets home. Let them all come as they will. It's out of Mooney, she does still. Tell me, Ma, when I get home, boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair, stole my comb. That's all right till I get home. She is handsome, she is pretty. She's the belle of the city. She is caught in 1, 2, 3. Please tell me who she.
All right. Let's take a stroll through these enchanted woods and scope out some of the shops. Who knows what kind of magical loot and hidden treasures we'll find. Maybe a potion or two, or at least a cool hat. Well, I'll be a jester's uncle. Who knew you could get a massage at a Renaissance festival? Talk about living like royalty. But hold on to your crowns, folks, because it's 2 p.m., and you know what that means. It's time for the royal procession. Let's go track down the king, the queen, and their whole fancy entourage. Hello, your majesties. That was quite the royal spectacle. Now onward, my fellow adventurers. Let's see what other shops and epic quests this festival has in store for us. Who knows, maybe we'll find a dragon to slay, or at least a turkey leg to munch on. As I rounded the corner, I stumbled upon the knights' stables, where their trusty steeds are kept. This is where the knights do all their horsey business, training, feeding, and giving them a royal scrub down to get ready for the big jousting showdown. Let's get up close and personal with these noble naysayers. After that, my stomach started growling like a bear, and I knew it was snack time. I strolled through another section of the fair and spotted these swingy hammock things where people were chilling out like medieval hippies. Then I passed by the soda shack and stumbled upon the Queen's Pantry and pub. After a quick look around, I decided to go for the teriyaki sandwich. This consisted of grilled chicken drenched in teriyaki sauce, with some sort of mystery greens or maybe coleslaw slapped on top, all for just 8 pence. Alright, let's see if this royal snack is worth the hype.
Huzzah for the tipper!
Alright, let's taste this saucy thing. This hits the spot. The chicken is tender with that perfect char-grilled flavor, all slathered in sweet teriyaki sauce. And then there's this cool, crisp lettuce mix with a hint of mayo or slaw on top. It's like a refreshing breeze in a bite. Sweet, cool, savory, and straight up delicious. I'd rate this a solid 4 out of 5 stars. Now, I'm pretty sure I spotted a mermaid around the corner and some games too. Let's go see what kind of medieval mischief we can get into next. I turned the corner and boom, I stumbled upon a mermaid hangout. I read her mystical little sign and thought, why not? Let's see what the fish lady's all about.
Hello. I have a gift for you. This is a shell from my own collection. It will hold on to your wishes until they are ready to come true.
She even gave me a souvenir. I'll treasure this forever. Thanks, Little Miss Mermaid. Alright, now let's go catch the next show where some kid's gonna be cracking a whip like he's auditioning for Game of Thrones. Let's check it out.
What? Lady, it's not raining.
She's a ginger, she needs it.
She
don't want to get any
sunshine. That's one of
white.
All right. You guys have been drinking. I like it. We're going to start things off with a warm-up trick using this 8-foot bullwhip that I found underneath my parents' bed. Warm-up trick number 1, everybody. Warm-up trick number 1.
Yeah, he whipped it good, like Indiana Jones on espresso.
Okay.
Now, let's wander through more of these shops and see what goodies we can find. After that, we'll check out the bird show and watch some knights bash each other's brains out at the jousting tournament. After spotting this blue 3D printed dragon, I just had to snatch him up. Now, the real question is, what should I name this little fire-breathing cutie? Drop your best name ideas in the comments. Alright, enough chit-chat. Time to check out the exotic bird show.
Alright, what do you guys think? What is this guy? What do you think? He is a little too small to be an eagle. He is a hawk. Specifically, this is a Harris hawk, named after Edward Harris, who was the first person to study one of these birds in Mexico. So if you were to live in the desert, what would be some of the hardest things to find? Water and? Shelter. Ooh, good job, you guys. This bird, wherever that prey item may be hiding, go towards that prey item and scare it out of the bushes that it might be hiding, while the older, more experienced birds are ready to ambush that prey item. The other cool thing, living in a pack, is that they have a variety of communications. You're up here in the front row, you may have heard him make a few little growling noises that he just did, but they also have a variety of different vocalizations besides growling. They also have up to 16 currently recognized tail signals that they use to communicate to each other silently in the field. Raised and released into the wild. This was the only bird that unfortunately hatched in that situation, and so because of that, he had no siblings and no foster parents to help teach him that he's a hawk. So he is also a human imprint, and he associates with people rather than his own species. So hence the sounds that he makes. It's a baby sound that imprint birds will make their entire lives, which is not typically normal. Usually stops at about 3 to 4 months of age, and as I said, he was about 2 years old. Now Rick, what do we have here?
Peregrine falcon.
Peregrine falcon. Good job. This is indeed your peregrine falcon. Most common falcon in the world, but in North America, our most common falcon is actually the American kestrel. They're a little bit smaller of little birds. It's actually a mammal-specific disease. So that means that birds can't get it, whether you're a crow or a vulture or even a hawk. And so, what these guys do is they actually remove that disease entirely from the environment. Walking through the audience if they'll let you. He may do it in the back there. When they do that, they are hoping to make their feathers so incredibly hot that they actually will cook bacteria off of their wings. There he goes. He's like, stretching out, you guys. So it helps to cook the bacteria off their wings, also helps to warm them up for the day. They are not circling in the air as an omen for death. They're lazy flyers. They're riding on the thermal air currents and just gliding around, and so they'll do this to help warm themselves up to have a good time for the rest of the day. And if you notice,
That bird show was absolutely bird-tacular. Now, let's hustle over to the jousting arena to watch some knights throw down. After that, we'll hit up a few more shops and, of course, grab a snack. Let's go. Look at these crowds. Let's see what the king and queen are doing, shall we?
165 crazy. I could do camel blues. I could do the camel blues.
A business seminar for Elroy, the ship's quartermaster, valued at 5 cents.
Oh, that makes sense.
And 17 leashes for Zanzibar. In fact, this finalizes a net profit of £8 trillion!
Shush, the jousting is beginning.
But first, let me present to you your royal courts! Please, round of applause for them.
Let me take my dragon and find a seat.
Come on, ready?
And lastly, King Henry, 8th of his name, by God's grace, King of England and France, Lord of Ireland, Defender of the Faith, Knight of the Daughter, Knight of the Bath, and Supreme Head of the Church of England.
It is I, your king. We are brought here to witness a horrible event, a joust to the death. Good people, I am the Cedric. of the day, the king was awarded a title and colors of black and gold and commander of the Legion of Steel Armies. This little tip over the bronze. The bronze indicated that no victory was right without spilling of blood. Right well, Sir Bronze. Rather than name a virtue for that occasion. Knights, you will both well favored this day. At this time, orate your favors.
Let's give it a big cheer.
Good people, let's go for your champion! He is the hammer of justice. He is the knight of the hammered rose, forged on an anvil of truth. He is the guardian of Glasgow, riding in the colors of green and copper and black and gold. Lift your voices! Last words to speak to one another, do so now.
After you. Very chivalrous of you, Sir Gideon. I will give you this one chance. I will do this one kindness on you. If you look at these people and you admit to them that chivalry is a lie, I will make your death quick and painless. But do this not, and you shall suffer by my hand. The choice is yours, Gideon.
You see, Sir Bronze, that is where you're wrong. Chivalry is not dead, and honor is not alive. It is the hammer and forge that smites these good people!
Strike him down.
End this senseless fight!
Did you just see that? Whoa! Anyway, let's check out more of these shops and grab some ice cream while we're at it. Let's take a break, Bluey, and listen to this music, then grab a snack. Next up, I hit the Gifts of the Realm store, where they've got all kinds of snacks and souvenirs. You know, the usual, t-shirts for everyone, plus drinks, coffee, beer, and desserts. Check out this candy apple and fudge section. But since it was hotter than a dragon's breath outside, I went for the Oreo cookie sundae instead. Don't worry, Bluey, I got some ice cream for you too. My Oreo sundae was loaded with vanilla ice cream, drenched in chocolate syrup, and buried under a mountain of Oreos and whipped cream. Basically, a sweet tooth's dream. I found a spot near the musicians, dug in, and even shared a bite with my dragon. Sharing is caring, right? Get a big ol' scoop of that. Oh, would you look at that mountain of goodness. This is just what I needed. It's cold, delicious, and the perfect mix of chocolate and vanilla. I'm giving this bad boy a solid 4.5 stars out of 5. Go on, try some ice cream, you little cutie. Now, let's do one last lap before we bid farewell to the king and queen. There's way more to check out, more shows to watch, more grub to munch on, and shops to browse than I could squeeze into today. You'd need a few days to conquer it all. If you've hit up the Pittsburgh Renaissance Festival, let me know what your favorite part was. Check out my playlist for more fun adventures. Until next time, stay epic, my lords and ladies. Fare thee well.